So in this lockdown that we're under right now, all you can do is really bike maintenance and tidying up stuff and more tidying up stuff, maybe rebuilding bikes.
Okay, so time out. So, obviously this video was shot before my accident. Just want to make that clear. And the other thing is, there are lots of other things you can do during lockdown. And obviously I got up to a bit of an exercise bike ride that wound me up here. Anyway, let's carry on.
So Caroline has been kind of complaining to me that I don't really do anything with her bike, never service her bike. She's driven nuts by her bike's gears. I've kind of been thinking about this for a while, and so I've dipped my toe into some new drivetrain for her old Cannondale. I say old, it's not really that old. It's 2008, I think, 2009. And so she's got a 3x9 system still. So I ordered Microshift Advent.
Okay, so the first thing to know about Microshift Advent is that it's not so easy to get hold of in the UK, not as a group set. So when I did a search, you get some shopping results, as you can see here. But I ended up having to go through bike24.com. I couldn't find any other company that was selling the complete package into the UK. As you can see here, €84. If you just go in there, our price, €100. So yeah, it was a little bit cheaper when I bought it. But yeah, I'm not saying there aren't other companies available. But yeah, Bike24, it's a German website, but they ship into the UK. And yeah, very solid delivery, came in fine. Maybe elsewhere in Europe or in the US, you might find it a little easier.
So this is a 1x9 system with the same range as a 1x11. It's been reviewed in Pink Bike. I'll try and leave the details in the description. Ironically, as soon as I'd ordered it, like a week later, or 3 or 4 days later, they revealed a 1x10 system, but it's not available yet. And to be honest, this was a good deal. So this was like €80, €88 for this. Ooh. Some signature trails, interesting. So we've got the rear derailleur, the shifter, nicely packaged, and the cassette. So we'll take a look at this first. Quite interested to see his cassette. Nice straightforward cardboard packaging. So we've got the top 3 rings and lock ring. Top 2 rings and lock ring. So most of it's on a solid piece. Looks pretty well machined. .42 teeth. At the top there is a big step, but you know what? That's going to be great. Yeah, it looks well machined. Reasonable weight. Straightforward Shimano hub body. Shifter. Now the shifter gets quite a lot of praise in the reviews because it's pretty solid, pretty well made. Oh, included cable. Nice touch. I wouldn't necessarily have expected an included cable. I hadn't ordered one, so. Yeah. It's an actually solid, nicely produced piece of kit. Caroline's not going to be doing anything so yeah, that'll go well for country roads, down country, you could call it. Finally, the derailleur, solid. It feels and looks like a really solid piece of kit. Clutch on or off. Yeah, Nice solid engagement on that switch. It's not going to win any awards probably for weight, but as a solid piece of kit goes, it's great. So that's fantastic. So over the next few days, I'm hoping some new cranks will arrive for my bike. I'm going to shift the cranks on my bike to Caroline's bike to mix and match with this. My cranks are an 11-speed set of SRAM cranks. I've got some a 9-speed chain spare that I bought and realised I wasn't going to use, so that's just sitting, and I hope that I can just patch that on because it's completely unused. It's been sitting around. So amazing.
Okay, so for those of you interested, this is my wife's Cannondale that the Microshift was going to be fixed onto. And what you're now going to see is a series of missteps on taking things apart on a bike in a backyard. Alright, let's be fair. The one real mistake I made was taking the rear wheel out. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but as you can see, the bike is then sitting on the ground at the rear, and applying any force against the bottom bracket became a bit difficult and perhaps a bit dangerous for the bike frame itself.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, got it. Right. Sketchy as hell, but I got it. There we go, let's get this back in the stand there. Nothing like a bit of brute force in here. So a really big thank you to Chris Kay. He took the time to put Caroline's bike back together so we could finish this video and see what the bike looked like at the end of things. She'll hopefully get out and ride it soon, and I may even be able to convince her to do a bit of a walk around, a bit of a close-up. Anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get some more videos out, pick up some of the things that are not quite finished and talk about some other stuff, such as maybe what I'm going to do when I get out of here and what kind of bikes I might ride. All right, take care, keep riding. See you soon.